Hey there, American government students. I'm going to call today's government class to order. All right, here we go. So here's our agenda for the day. By the way, we have a guest teacher today. This is Cash, one of my puppies. He decided to come and visit class today. So here we go. So we'll do citizen comments first. We'll check the pad that out in a minute. After that, information from me regarding little thing I might do differently this week. After that, we're going to go over reminders for your voting logs and go over the results of our debate last week, HB2. And then today's going to be an enrichment and kind of catch-up day. So one, if you're behind on stuff, go ahead, get caught up a little bit if you need to. That's cool. And also, we're going to do a little enrichment activity and play a game called Lawcraft. So Mr. Brager and myself found and put together for you guys, all right? So that's what we're going to do today for this Monday. I'm going to assume we're going to approve today's agenda. You're all going to vote on it. So let's first go to citizen comments and check out our Padlet. Found a couple stories today from last week. Number one, last week in Wisconsin, we got made national news for our election craziness because of the coronavirus pandemic. Governor Evers had actually tried to have all of our elections be mail-in. And then when the legislature couldn't make a decision on that, he then decided to reschedule the elections for June. Well, the Supreme Court got involved, Wisconsin Supreme Court got involved and said, nope, you can't do that, and made election day on Tuesday still. Some areas were a little rough because they didn't have a lot of poll workers. A lot of poll workers are elderly, and so they didn't want to be out with all the coronavirus stuff going on. And so some cities only had maybe 2 or 3, 4 polling locations. I think City of Green Bay only had 2 polling locations. Some people actually sat in line until midnight waiting to vote. After that actually happened, Wednesday and Thursday, Bernie Sanders decided to suspend his presidential campaign. So Bernie decided that he is going to be done, and now it's going to be Biden versus Trump, it sounds like, for the presidential race come November, which will be more things to talk about. Obviously, everyone's talking about the coronavirus pandemic and all that kind of stuff that's been going on. And even though obviously it's the big news right now, there's still other things happening around the country. There were tornadoes that hit over the weekend down south, and other things that are happening as well. Also, with the whole coronavirus pandemic, do you want to get down? Okay, let's get down. Come here. Down you go. Okay, we're back. Also, with the whole coronavirus thing happening, there have been people who have been taking advantage of the situation and scamming people over the coronavirus thing. So the FBI actually discovered where a company had promised 39 million face masks, N95 masks that filter out viruses and material, all that kind of stuff. And the FBI uncovered this huge scam that they're basically ripping off these hospitals and this medical union that try to get these masks for people. So if you had more stories, please, guys, add more stories to our Padlet here so that we can keep talking about the news as things go on here. Moving on, I'm going to try something new this week. You'll get an email from me, probably either get it Sunday night or Monday some point, with instructions for my open office hour. What I'm going to do is that during a certain hour of our day 2, this week is Tuesday and Thursday, I'll be having an hour where I'll be online on a Google Meet, and you can just pop in whenever you want to hang out, say hi, talk to your classmates, talk to me, ask questions, talk about government stuff you want to, whatever. You don't have to have any appointment. I'll just be online, available for you guys to talk if need be. So we're going to try that out. You'll see the email or the invite in your inbox. And so you'll all be able to hopefully get access to that and use that if you'd like to try to have more connection and get questions answered, those kind of things for you guys. All right. So we're going to try that out this week as well. Check our email for more information about that. Next thing, don't forget your voting logs are due this week. Voting log from last week when we did our debate on HB2. I was really impressed with our debate, guys. It was fun to kind of talk to everybody again, see everybody. I know my computer was a little sketchy. It was freezing up once in a great while, and I apologize for that. But it was pretty cool to do that. And also even with the Flipgrid debate to see you guys post your thoughts about the bill we did. Real quick here, I did post the results of the vote. It was an astounding nay. In the discussion we had on our Google Meet debate, it sounded like most people said that if we had actually amended it, you guys might be okay with the bill. And it might be a good topic to bring up later on when we get to our bill writing activities. So thank you all for participating in that, and now you know how that went. All right, so today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to do an enrichment activity. It's going to be playing a game called Lawcraft. You can access this in Google Classroom underneath the Classwork tab. It's underneath April 13th e-learning. It says Monday's enrichment activity. Click on that bad boy for me, all right? There are a couple things on here. One is the Lawcraft game guide. Basically, the way to play the game, right? You can go through this if you want to about how to make the game play and how to do different things to make your bill happen. Basically, we're doing this because we're going to start our bill writing activity in a little bit here. You guys have been reading some bills and forms of debate, and we just want you guys to kind of see what goes into making an actual bill. So you're going to create your own legislator. You're going to be given an issue, and you're going to have to create a bill and get it passed through both houses of Congress, as well as signed into law by the president. And so you can check out the instructions here. It's actually really pretty easy to do. You can just click on this, and you have to click the Adobe Flash Player because you're on your Chromebooks potentially. And so just say, yep, I want to allow Adobe to go. It'll do that, okay. And you can play the game, kind of go through the steps. It'll walk you through everything. Play it a couple times if you want to, okay, and find different things. So when it says log in or register, you can just use Google. It's the easiest way to do it, in my opinion, especially if you're on your regular school Chromebook. So it's best way to do is through Google. We might use more iCivic stuff later on this year as well. And it has cool stuff like this. It'll go through, and you can then just play the game. So click play, or go through the instructions. You're going to pick who you're going to be. I think I look more like that dude. Not me, that dude. Right? Pick you're going to be in the House or the Senate. And then you got to kind of pick what's most important for you. So let's say maybe you think cost cutting is most important. You can pick if you're going to become a Democrat or Republican. And then you can go forward from there, right? You got to put your name in too. Alright, so just follow the directions on the screen or check them out. You can pick what state you want to be from, all that kind of fun stuff, what area you want to represent in Wisconsin or wherever, and then they'll have you try and pass legislation. Your goal is going to be to make compromises and figure out what issue you want to do. You can pick an issue, okay, and you get to the House, and then you can start try and make different things, add different parts to your bill to make it work for everybody. And that's kind of the big goal you're going to have, guys, is to make your bill work, follow the instructions, and your goal is to see if you can get your bill passed or not, okay? It's kind of a fun little game to play. It should take you about 10-15 minutes to do, give or take. At the end, they will give you a certificate saying, I made my bill. All you got to do is take a screenshot of that, okay? And you can follow the instructions on this answer sheet right here. It tells you exactly how to take the screenshot. It's Control-Shift, and there's that little multiple box button on top there. And then you can copy it, and then you can paste it right on this page and turn it in for us, okay? Check it out. Have some fun with it. We'll be back Tuesday for day 2, in which we'll start working on some more stuff with political ideology, all right? I miss y'all. Hope you're having a great day and a good Monday. And take it easy. Stay home. Stay safe. And please wash your hands. Till we talk later. Thanks a lot, guys. See you later.